Hi guys and welcome to Premiership Week 14. We start tonight at Friday at 8 o'clock. Cardiff versus Wolves. As I've said before, I've been very impressed with Wolves this season, coming up from the Championship. They haven't been phased by the Premier League at all. They've done really, really well. Gone to Old Trafford and got a result there. Came to Arsenal, should have beat Arsenal there. They've been a really, really good side. Got a result against Manchester City at home earlier in the season. Not same can't be said for Cardiff though. They haven't really, got out of the traps. Just haven't really been impressive at all. I think, even though it is at Cardiff, I can see Wolves getting a comfortable win here. I'm going to go Cardiff 0, Wolves 2. We now go to Saturday's fixtures at 3 o'clock. Manchester City versus Bournemouth. Bournemouth, again, are a very good side. They should have got something against Arsenal last week, to be fair. I think in the first half they were a much better side than Arsenal. But again, as I say, Manchester City is a completely different animal, aren't they? I don't think it'll be a walk in the park for Manchester City, but I do think that they will win, as it is at the Etihad as well. So I'm going to go Manchester City 2, Bournemouth 1. We then have Leicester versus Watford. This could be a good game. Two teams that have done really well. I know that Watford's dipped in form a little bit. Leicester's not been brilliant of late, but I think this could be a really, really good game. So I'm going to go Leicester 2, Watford 2. We then have Crystal Palace versus Burnley. Fantastic result for Crystal Palace last week against Manchester United. Obviously that'll boost their confidence. I know it's only 0-0, but at the end of the day, that's a fantastic result for them, isn't it? Obviously Burnley, I don't want to sound too disrespectful because obviously they've just gone to Manchester United, Crystal Palace, so you'd look at Burnley as being a much, much easier game for them. And it is at home, it's at Selhurst Park, so I'm going to go Crystal Palace 2, Burnley 0. We then have Newcastle versus West Ham. Newcastle's been doing well of late. Got a couple of wins under their belt now. West Ham not doing too great on the other hand. But I think this is going to be a tight draw. I think this could be two teams that are actually down the bottom at the end of the season. So this could be crucial. This could be a crucial game that neither side loses against each other. So I'm going to go Newcastle 1, West Ham 1. We then have Huddersfield versus Brighton. Again, two teams that haven't really set the water light this season compared to last season. And for that, I'm going to go for the same result. I'm going to go Huddersfield 1, Brighton 1. At 5:30, we have Southampton versus Manchester United. I know Southampton haven't been doing great this season, but Manchester United's confidence is really, really running low at the moment. They only just about beat Young Boys on Wednesday night, Tuesday night, was it? That's really, really disappointing if you're a Manchester United fan. So I think Southampton can get something out of this game, as it is at Southampton. The confidence is running really, really low against Manchester United. Will Manchester United play a weakened side because they've got Arsenal on Wednesday? So that could come into play as well. So I'm going to go for a draw in this game. I'm going to go for the same result as well. I'm going to go Southampton 1, Manchester United 1. Sunday we've got a bit of a derby weekend. We start with Chelsea versus Fulham. That's at 12 o'clock. Fulham, they started off okay, but they really, really haven't been great. I think they sit bottom of the table actually at the moment, or maybe 19th, I'm not sure. They've been really, really bad this season. Chelsea, obviously they've just lost to Tottenham, bad result for them, so they'll want to get back to winning ways. It is at Stamford Bridge, so I can't see any more than a comfortable result for Chelsea. I know there's no such thing as a comfortable result in derbies, but for me, this one is a comfortable result. Chelsea 3, Fulham 0. At 2:05, bit of a stupid kickoff. We have Arsenal versus Tottenham. I was umming and ahhing with this one because obviously Arsenal played on Thursday, but they played the kids. I don't think anybody who played last night in last night's game is going to even feature on Sunday, so I can't really look for an excuse there. Whereas Tottenham, I think they played pretty much their first starting 11 against Inter. I think that was Wednesday. So I don't know. Again, they'll be up for it. It's a derby. It's at Arsenal. Again, Arsenal's got Manchester United on the Wednesday at Old Trafford. I don't think that you should sacrifice a derby though. I think we should look at this as our main priority. And for that, and because it's at home, because Spurs played on Wednesday against Inter, and because Arsenal's first team has pretty much had a week off, I'm going to go for Arsenal to nick it. I'm going to go Arsenal 2, Tottenham 1. This is going to be a really, really interesting game actually, because it's obviously Emery's first derby as an Arsenal manager. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm nervous, obviously. We're all nervous at derbies, but I'm actually looking forward to it. So we'll see how that one pans out. And then at 4:15, we have Liverpool versus Everton. Liverpool, as I said, they're probably the best team after Manchester City in the Premier League at this moment in time. I think Everton will give it a really good go. It is at Anfield, so I think Everton will give it a really, really good go. But in the end, I think that Liverpool are going to be too strong for Everton. So I'm going to go Liverpool 3, Everton 1. So that has been my predictions for this weekend, guys. And I'll see you Monday for Tuesday and Wednesday predictions. Thank you for watching, guys.